memory of what he had experienced would stay with him forever. Anton took a deep breath and stepped into the new day, determined not to repeat his mistakes. Anton walked through the train station, trying to realize what had just happened. Everything around him looked as if the nightmare had been left behind. Bright lights, hurrying people, the smell of fresh coffee from the neighboring kiosk. Yet a strange feeling remained inside him. The locket in his hand seemed too real to be random, and the memories of the trip too vivid to be a dream. He decided to ask the cashier about the train he had supposedly boarded. "Excuse me," he began, walking up to the counter. "The train northbound that was leaving this night, has it arrived yet?" The cashier, an older woman with a kind but tired face, frowned. "The northbound train?" she interrogated. "Young man, the last train in that direction was canceled several years ago. The station in that place has been closed for a long time." Anton felt his heart freeze. "But, I rode it myself. The carriage was old." "The conductor," he began, but the woman shook her head. "Maybe you were dreaming, or maybe there's some mistake." She nodded at her watch. "Either way, you'd better get some rest. You look tired." Anton withdrew silently, but instead of relief, fear gripped him. He looked at the locket again. Inside, behind the glass, there was something new. In the corner of his parents' picture appeared the numbers, 12 o'clock. At the train station, the clock showed 11:45. Anton felt his surroundings change. The crowd of people moved too slowly, as if everything was happening in a thick fog. Voices were hushed and the sound of footsteps echoed through the empty space. He turned around and saw a familiar figure. The conductor stood at the edge of the platform, his eyes glowing with a blank, cold light again. "Did you think this was the end?" He spoke, and his voice filled the entire station. "This train is not just your journey, it is the path of all." "But I passed the test. I have chosen," Anton shouted, clutching the medallion. The conductor smiled his scary grin. "The cycle never ends. You got a second chance, but you're not the only passenger." Anton looked behind the conductor and saw the train. It stood on the platform. The lights in its windows burned brightly, and the doors were open. Inside, he saw the silhouettes of the new passengers. "Who are they?" he asked, feeling everything inside clench. "Those who are looking for answers," the conductor replied, "and maybe next time you will come back again to complete your journey." The train gave a long horn, and Anton felt something pulling him back to the platform. Instead of running, he closed his eyes. "If this isn't the end, then I'll face him." When he opened his eyes, the train had already left, but the conductor's shadow still lingered on the platform, reminding him that every journey north is just the beginning of a new circle.